Hi everyone, welcome back. How are you doing? Happy New Week to you all. I pray this week will be fruitful for every one of us. I hope you are doing good at the place of work, people in school, people learning one vocation or the other. Hope you are fine and welcome to the second week of March. And I hope you are already marching forward and you are not procrastinating things like we said in our last video. So to continue the last video, we talked about procrastination and we talked about some characteristics about those who procrastinate and the likes of it. So today, as I promised in the last video, that we'll be rounding it up and we'll be talking about the way out of procrastination, the way whereby we had to grow out of it to improve ourselves. And just to bring a brief review for last week, we just said procrastination is shifting things ahead of time, hours, or days, just to and with the aim of giving one excuse or the other. Those excuses might not even be genuine at all. And postponement of events, postponement of things that is supposed to be done at the right time. And last week we talked about characteristics of those who procrastinate, said they are always lazy, they are fearful, they are fearful of the future, they limit themselves, they limit their thinking. Can I really do this? Can something good still come out of me? So they limit their thinking mentality. So we talked about laziness, we talk about pride. Some people they are proud. Pride has eaten up a lot of people. Things they're supposed to do at that time. The limit, at my age, am I supposed to work with this one that is younger? Younger, like this one, like my younger sister at home or my younger brother are not meet and stuff like that. They postpone. They will say when an elderly person is there, that's when I will do. But at the end of it, you see that it's failure. So we talked about characteristics. So today we'll be talking about the way out of procrastination. How can we outgrow procrastination? What are the things we need to know? What are the things we need to do? The number one thing I will say to you first is you have to be determined. You have to be determined. Be determined in your mind. Whenever you want to do something, okay, today I want to do this. Maybe I want to read the Bible, or I want to learn something, maybe online, or you are learning something new, and you tell yourself you are determined that no matter what, I'm going to do it. So the number one thing is that for one, not to like to a way out of procrastination is you have to be determined. The number two thing is that you have to be disciplined. Someone that is not disciplined cannot stop being not to procrastinate things, cannot stop to be lazy. When you are disciplined with yourself, you are disciplined whatever you want to do. You tell yourself, if I'm doing puff puff today, I'm disciplined. I'm waking up by 7 o'clock in the morning, so that when people are going out to school, okay, I'll be able to deliver, I'll be able to sell. So you have to be disciplined in whatever decision you want to do for the day, for the hour, for the week. You have to be very disciplined. Another thing that we need to do is either we have a checkmate or we have a timetable. Okay, between 9 and 10, maybe I want to sleep, or I want to do my house chores. So there is a time limit, like there is a timetable. Okay, this is what I want to do. So you follow it. When you have the timetable, you've been disciplined with it. Okay, I'm following, this is what I'm doing today. I have 24 hours in a day. What do I do with my 24 hours? Do I just sit around? Do I just play around? So we have a, or you have a checkmate. If you don't have a timetable, you have a checkmate. Okay, you already told your friend or your brother, I want to do this today. Can you help me? Even when I'm being lazy, just shout on me, do something so that I'm going to stand up, or the likes of it. So we have to set a timetable. You have to have a checkmate, someone who can checkmate you. And another thing is, apart from that, you have to pray also too. You have to pray. This is an habit. Is an habit. So for you to let go of procrastination, it's not just one day. It doesn't start in a day. I tell you, if you decide this month, this week, today, it doesn't start. It's a process. So that is why I said you have to be disciplined, you have to be determined on what you want to do. So you have to do all these things. You have to pray to God to help you. to let go of those habits. It is something that we do daily, that we inculcate, that becomes an habit. And when it becomes an habit, it is difficult to take it away. So it's a process. It is not something that we stop at once for procrastination, and even other habits that we might have also too. So we have to pray to God. We have to let God know that, God, you have to help me. You have to help me in whatever decision I'm making. One thing about procrastination, that it delays, it kills ambitions, it kills dream. You see, we have a lot of our parents that they are suffering from a lot of things, not because of anything or whatsoever. Maybe they don't have money. Some is because of their negligence, and another is procrastination. The procrastinating, there's still time for me. Till at that time, they will just get married and they'll be like, I can't do this thing again. So we should not have a limiting factor to what we can do. Most of people that procrastinate be like, others are doing it, there is no point of me doing it. There's a limiting factor. So we should expand our thinking mentality. And another thing is that we should have right attitude for work. A lot of people don't have a right attitude for work. They are just needed, they are being lazy. So we should improve ourselves. So the question I leave with you now is that, in all things I'm doing, in what aspect have I been procrastinating? So I want you to work on yourself. With it destroys destiny and it causes delay. And at the end of the day, it is death. There is an adage that says, when you are looking for the greatest resources, like greatest assets in the world, you find them in the graveyard. A lot of people has procrastinated and they were unable to fulfill that which they are supposed to do here on it. And another thing I will leave you with is that, do not compromise. Think big, think beyond, think positively. Think positively at all time, even when it doesn't look like it. When that task you have set for yourself is looking as if you can't make it, you can't do it. This is it. Have the right attitude to work. And lastly, be diligent. Diligent. The Bible says in Proverbs 22 verse 29, it says, seeth thou a man diligent in his business, he shall stand before kings and not mere men. So when we are being diligent, when we don't procrastinate, we stand before kings, we stand before important people, honorables. We don't stand with memes. We don't live a life of poverty. But anyone that wants to live the life to procrastinate at all time, you see that that person will become poor. That person will be wretched. So when we don't procrastinate, when we work hard towards things, when we are diligent with the little that we have with us, it begins to yield fruit. It's a process also for you to yield fruit. But remember, for you to stay away from procrastination, for you to overcome, prayerfully lead it to God. Tell it to God to help you. And I see you coming out of procrastination, because it is really a bad habit that has destroyed a lot of destiny. I hope you are blessed by this short words that I said to you this afternoon, and you have a blessed day ahead of you. Take care of yourself. Every work you're supposed to do today, don't forget not to do it. Don't procrastinate. Don't shift it to that time. Your work begins to pile up. Yes, your work will continue to pile up. So prayerfully lead it to God. It's a process, and I know God is still in the process. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. So God is still in the process. So stay blessed. I love you all. Take care of yourself, and don't forget to like, to subscribe, to comment, and to all our subscribers, to all our viewers, thank you very much for always staying tuned. Still loving your girl. Thank you very much. I love you all. Bye.